I still have a ways to go. Yesterday's events keep flickering in and out of my mind for some reason. Same here. Last night's events feel like they were just a dream. What did you do? I don't remember this part. How many times did I gotta tell you to cut out the sneak attacks? But we can't keep going on like this. More than anything, it isn't fair to the others. We need to pull ourselves together and get focused on the task at hand. Understood. There's supposed to be one more scenic photo I can take here. And a bunch of people are standing around there too. The Imperial governments officially say this thing isn't any of our business. So that's sad, I suppose. Oh well, we have a deployment to prepare for anyway. So I can't help but wonder exactly where this country is headed. The men of the armor divisions don't seem to know much about that thing. While it is impressive, no one could be blamed for staring. I have a bad feeling about this. Can we really trust what the government has prepared? So much salt. The Ashen Chevalier? General Zex hasn't been here since last night. He might have gone to visit General Craig from the 4th Division. If you need to speak with him, I suggest going to Dreknor. We have also decided to set out to Northumbria as quickly as possible. Seems we'll be traveling with the 4th who are bound for Liberal. It's the duty of a soldier to follow whatever orders are given. Let us fulfill our duty. The pale makes for such a surreal backdrop. Let's take a photo just in case. Good, let's send it to Rex when we get a chance.
Hey, now let me take a peek. Whoa, here's a little something for your troubles.
Photo of Claire Knight outfit. Thanks. Is that the last one, or is there still more? Wait a minute. Was this in the wetlands? Was Rex watching? Apparently there's something going on here. Wait, I dragged Charlotte out. It's not her fault. You can blame me for everything. Just forgive her. Indeed, the blame does lie with you. Kidnapping, defamation. I wouldn't be surprised if larceny and assault were on the list as well. You will have time to consider this foolish behavior from your jail cell. Please stop, Father. I chose to go with Yuda. He hasn't committed any crime. Charlotte, you disappoint me. You promised me you'd have nothing to do with commoners. You've broken that promise. I'm sorry about breaking my promise to you. I can't agree with your way of linking. Yuda has taught me so much about the world, and I've been able to link for myself for once. I want to learn more about the city and build a better future with all the citizens, not just the nobles, just as Mother was doing. My lady. But Charlotte, those who live a poor life are also poor in spirit. People like him are still around, huh? Have you forgotten how your mother lost her life? I remember, she was attacked by a robber in a back alley. But Yuda isn't like that. When I lost the pen Mother left me, he found it for me, and even repaired it. The Cornelia pendant. Is this true, boy? Yes, sir, it happened at the summer festival. It wasn't just me, Ash and the others helped find it too. When we found it, it was already broken. But I knew how important it was to Charlotte, and I didn't want her to be any more upset. I asked the craftsman I know, and he managed to repair it. Acting due to how he earnestly felt, it almost reminds me of how she used to act before she passed. Perhaps I am the one who has been mistaken in my views. Honestly, you had to go and turn it into something even more beautiful than it was when I gave it to my wife. Very well, I suppose I can accept your friendship. I'll permit you to continue spending time together. Father, thank you so much. This is great, Charlotte. I will not repeat the same mistake again. No matter what happens, I will protect our precious Charlotte. I promise you, Cecilia. I had hurt him in the party. He didn't say anything. Weird. As Fyodor has asked, I am preparing letters to send out to the nobles in each region. Traveling to each region and bringing together the more moderate factions must have been for a time such as this. Sharing disclosed information, making support requests, there is much to be done. My husband and I are doing everything we can to help. And then there's these dangerous operations you're involved in, Musei. You're a treasure, dear. Never forget that no matter what. I expect you to return to my side alive and well. Do you understand me? Of course, but there's no need to worry for me, grandmother. I have the strongest allies that anyone could ask for. But when you speak like that, I find myself wanting to believe. I know that this goes without saying, but I need you to take care of my granddaughter. Watch over Musei, please. I'll have her back without so much as a scratch. Guess we've got no choice then, huh? What a pain in the ass. Each and every member of Class 7 will be watching out for her. So you don't need to worry. Yeah, there's nothing in the world that's going to stop us from bringing her back. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm preparing hot tea and some tea cakes. Would anyone care for some? Golden drop times 7. Definitely, it's been far too long since I enjoyed a cup of your black tea, Setsuna. Thank you for offering. I've been hearing a bit about your operations. I'm sorry I cannot help in any meaningful way. I just hope that luck proves to be on your side, everyone. I'm looking forward to our next tea time, with all of you back here happy and well. The feeling is mutual. Thank you, Setsuna. I'll be home before you know it, Setsuna. Please continue to look after grandfather and grandmother. Of course, my lady. It's you, Musei, the Ashen Chevalier, and your collaborators. Archbishop, could it be that you're already aware of the situation? Indeed, as much as I can be in any case. I have some friends in the Grelsritter, so I've been kept up to date on quite a few things. Mind you, I'm not especially informed on what goes on behind the scenes, nor do I intend to stick my nose in it. We all have our own duties. I should have brought Gaius, damn it. What say we fulfill one of them here? How so, your grace? In the name of the Ordis Cathedral, blessed as it is by Aidios, I, Archbishop Renfeld, hereby bestow this humble gift upon you. Dragon Incense. I believe our resources can be of service to you all. As you stand ready to face your destiny, I pray to Aidios to relieve you of the burdens you carry. Archbishop, I don't know how to thank you. You're always a great help. It is my mission to pray for the people's well-being, yourselves included. It is not much, but it's all I can offer. Should you lose your way or need to rest, you are always welcome here. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. We appreciate it. Shrimp cutlet sandwich. There should be some versions of it here. Insight. I actually need that. Hey Sandy, I came here after seeing your request, but... Instructor Rean, you're here. I know you're really busy right now. You can't even begin to imagine how much I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. I guess you could say I don't want to leave anything unfinished that I might regret later. So what about the Harvest Festival? Right. Mom and I were just discussing it, actually. Ever since the incident with Kleist & Co., pretty much all of Alster's been really down in the dumps, even Mayor Mathim. I couldn't help but worry that everyone was going to fall apart, so I started thinking about whether there was anything we could do. The Harvest Festival was put off due to the war and Prince Oliver's passing, but maybe holding it anyway will bring life back into the town. You know, I can understand your line of thought. These kinds of traditional events can really lift people's spirits. It'd be a breath of fresh air. Exactly, if you're okay with it, we actually have some tests we'd like your help with. Do you think you could make some time? It sounds like a great idea. I'll do what I can. That's such a relief to hear. I know it's quite sudden and all, but we're still lacking some key items for the festival ceremony. If you could help us gather them, it would be an incredible help. Key items? Yes, 3 of them. First, we need sunny lilies to offer at the altar. Normally, you'd be able to find them in bloom just outside of town, but they withered before they had a chance to bud this year. So I bet you could find a flower shop in Ordis that has some. Sunny lilies, got it. There's a florist on North Street there we can check. The second item is galette flour. It's used to make galettes for everyone at the festival. If I remember correctly, it's known as buckwheat flour in the east. I'm pretty sure that Neo Sui On and Leeves doesn't have any in stock right now. You could look for it on East Street or in one of the Crossbell's import shops. I appreciate the advice. I'll be sure to stop by. And last but not least, maple basil. It's for the galette, of course. Oh, but the local plants are already wilted, and I'm not sure you could find that in a store. You could visit Lisa at the bakery in Leeves. She's practically a walking encyclopedia for herbs, so she might know where to find them. We'll pay her a visit then. Just to recap, we need to visit Ordis, Crossbell, and Leeves to collect what you need. I can definitely see how this would be pretty challenging for the two of you to handle. Now, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's why this will be such a big help. If it's okay with you, just tell us what you spent afterward. We'll pay you back all that at once. The two of us will get started on food and prep and decorations. Thank you so much. You're lifesavers. No worries, just leave it to us. Glycine's flower shop, huh? I can't think of a better place for us to find those flowers than here. Excuse me, do you carry sunny lilies? Why, it's lovely to see some customers for a change. I've been going through a real dry patch with the times as they are. But you see, unfortunately our sunny lilies are currently out of stock. You might get your hands on some if you head over to Reunite Island. Now that's really an option right now. That's alright, thanks anyways. We'll figure something out. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find what you need. If they're blooming over on Reunite Island, then maybe it'd be faster to go pick them up ourselves. Let's head there and look for Sunny Lily Sun. Oh, these must be Sunny Lilies. They kind of remind me of the flowers growing on the road to Hamel. Let's pick a few and get going. We still need some other ingredients. Is there anything else on this map that changed? Zoom out. Yeah, I see. Okay, there's the hot springs and there's something at the statue. It's gonna take a while to climb all of that. Okay, I'm an idiot. It turns out I could have just teleported to Trial Chest 12 in order to get it. Zemurian ore. I think I have enough for a single weapon now. Okay, real quick, just gonna get a black Zemurian ore and then get Rean's ultimate weapon.
See ya!
Okay. Hope I don't regret this. Imagine he just gets taken out of the game, the rest of the end game somehow. More crit rate and more attack. Something they say something about the Zemurian ore.
Have a look, see ya! Welcome!
I don't suppose there's an option to trade Eiyuu materials for Zemurian ore. I guess not.
See ya!
Sandy asks us to find her some galette flour. I'll ask her to have any here. Excuse me, do you have any galette flour? Galette flour? Oh right, sorry, we call it buckwheat flour where I'm from. Sure, we've got plenty. We've been having trouble shifting it, actually. It's from outside the Empire, so I guess people don't use it in Erebonian dishes. I'm glad we finally found somebody who wants some. Same here, I've been looking everywhere. It's 500 mirror a bag. I hope that doesn't run your pockets too deep. You want to buy some right now? You've got yourself a sale. Great, thanks for your business. We still need some other ingredients. The basil Sandy asks for. She might know something about it. Lisa, I know this is out of the blue, but do you know anything about maple basil? Sandy asked us to get some, and so we're looking for some. Oh, you're looking for maple basil? That's actually pretty rare. You definitely won't find it in any stores around here, but there's a place you could pick it yourself. Where can we find it? At the branch campus's vegetable garden. Really? I talked to Sandy about it right before everyone left for the field exercises in Heimdall. In exchange for taking care of it while she was away, I received permission to use a section of it for myself. I see, so you decided to grow maple basil there. That's right, though I have to say, I'm a little surprised at the coincidence. Oh, could be? What your fiancé left behind for you was... Yes, all he did was plant the seeds you found for me, instructor. The leaves should have gotten bigger by now. They're ready to be harvested. I want to help you and Sandy, so please take as much as you like. I think he'd be happy to know they're being used. Thank you, Lisa. We'll make good use of them. This must be the maple basil Sandy wanted. The ones back in Alster are all wilted, but the seeds that Lisa planted here have grown up really well. I'll just take a few. There, that should be enough. Okay, that's everything Sandy asks us for. We better head back to Alster. It looks like there's something on the roof? What is... Is there a person there? Oh, it's her. She has a blue icon, but not a green one. She's T-posing. I can feel it. I can feel it. The pull of fate is stronger than ever. Well, that's sure something. We've reached peak barrel. Ah, so you've all arrived. I've been waiting. Waiting for it to deliver unto you a prophecy. Soon your fates will reach a branching point. Depending on your collective choices, your fates might reach their ends. I look forward to what may come to pass when that happens. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that means. So it sounds pretty ominous. We should probably be careful. Hi, bring something back from the distillery, okay? Tilia, help me carry the table. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. I'll try my best too. You look busy, Sandy. We brought you what you asked for. Oh, Instructor Rean, thank you. Rean, hand over the items Sandy asked for. Sunny, lily, skeleton flower, maple basil. You have it all. You found everything so quickly. Thank you so much, Instructor Rean. I have to get ready now, but I hope you enjoy the Harvest Festival. We will. Alster's Harvest Festival. I'm sure Tobal and His Highness would have been interested. It might be tough for him to come, but just letting him know won't do any harm. A little while after, Alster's Harvest Festival is finally ready to begin. Thank you for letting me know, Rean. You're gonna let His Highness and everyone else know too, right? I did, but I looked really busy when I contacted them. Then again, there are people out there who are facing life or death situations. It's not really the time for smiles and laughter, is it? Okay, that's fair. Well, I'll just take care of that then. Anyway, putting together such a nice festival in such a short amount of time. Your students never fail to impress, do they? They really don't. As an instructor, I honestly couldn't ask for more. Instructor Rean, Tobal, have you sampled the food yet? The galette's here, the special one you brought us the ingredients for. I can't believe you made this with your own two hands, Sandy. You put people decades older to shame, you know that? I couldn't agree more. The basil is so fragrant, and it spread so evenly throughout the galette. That's nice of you both to say. Oh, I want to let you know that we were able to decorate the altar of those sunny lilies. Being able to do this Harvest Festival justice means a lot to me. Fingers crossed that it's enough to give the people of the town a little pep in their step. I know what you mean, Sandy. But getting back on your feet emotionally can take a bit of time. Even if they don't look it, I'm sure your kindness has reached their hearts. They'll be on the up soon enough. It's already starting to work, Sandy. The town feels a little lighter. It's like it's emerging from the gloom that was taking over. It's the same for us. Your delicious cooking's given Rean and me a huge boost. And that's as good a review as they come. Thank you so much, you two. Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. I know that voice. That's right, Charizard Harvey, traveling dancer extraordinaire. Here to join the Alster Harvest Festival. And I will serve as your attendant, as always. Charizard, Mueller. Now talk about extraordinary guests. I can't believe that this is actually happening. Am I just seeing things? Olivier Lenheim, traveling musician at your service. If you would all be so kind as to lend me your ears, I would love the honor of performing a piece for you. This is a miracle. I'm so happy to see them, but I'm too ashamed to show my face. Mayor Mapham, if you're hesitating or if you feel regret, that's all the more reason to speak to them. And even in these times, she really seems to love dancing. She does, and it's so beautiful. It really is. The way she aligns her movements with His Highness's is incredible. Even if the eye patch isn't exactly ideal, I'm just glad her prince is alive and well. Absolutely. That alone is enough reason to offer thanks to Adios. There really isn't anyone else quite like him. It's true, he always takes things in a beautiful direction. His Highness constantly orders me around, but even I'm glad to see it. I haven't seen reckless behavior like this from him for a while now. It's nice to see every now and then, I have to say. Charizard's dancing brought the festival's excitement back up again. Olivier then chatted with the Alster residents. He told them of how he had managed to survive and how he had been concealing his identity ever since. The Orbis Festival, a success in large part thanks to Sandy's efforts, began nearing its end. After they decided to take a break, Rean and the heiress stood in front of the stone monument at the Lenheim residence. It's well past the point of really marrying now. But was showing yourself like that a good idea? Fear not, when it comes to this town, everyone's ability to keep a secret is something I have complete confidence in. The thing is, to me, they're as good as family. And family worries about and takes care of each other. They're all going to work in earnest to protect me. That's as good as guaranteed. I agree completely. I never in a million years would have imagined that this place could burn down like that. This was where you and your mom lived, right? Right, as people who shunned luxury and treated everyone equally. To me, those days were humble, warm, and above all, deeply fulfilling. And when I tried to defer to you, she became so angry. When I listened to you talk about it, I started to get a pretty good picture in my head. She's why you and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller are so close if I remember correctly. I know that most people say this about their family, but she really was a special person. She was so full of love. I wish you were here, Mom. I know that you're still up there worrying about me. I hope you're always watching over us. They offered a prayer as soon as they stood in front of the monument. They then left Alster, seen off by the town's residents. Earth Talisman. Nice work on the Harvest Festival, you two. I had a really great time. Us too. It was fun enough to start with, but that surprise guest totally blew me away. I heard stories about Prince Oliver, but this was the first time I actually got to see him up close. It was amazing to really understand that I share a hometown with such an incredible person. My thoughts exactly. And as a fellow citizen of Alster, I plan to keep this town safe and do His Highness proud. I bet he'd be happy to hear it. Guess that's the wrong shop. I was thinking of the trade shop, probably. I told Prince Oliver all about my mistakes and crimes of my past. He's very calmly and sincerely listened to what I had to say. I will never again stand against the prince, and I will show my sincerity to the residents and protect Alster. The town has begun to rebuild. It might take some time, but we'll get it back to the way it was. There is no doubt that on this day, Alster has been exorcised of the black wind engulfing it. The time is finally coming. I pray that you may spend your remaining time without regrets. Global Talisman prevents ailments. This will be good for the rematch against Osborne, since it can be given to anyone. Okay, there should be something here. A Zamurian ore shard. Need 2 more to make a new weapon. I mean, if it's Diana we're talking about, I'm starting to get a bit worried about something's happened. Yeah, if she thought her stay was going to drag on, she'd have normally sent a message saying so. But well, given where she went, right? Diana, that must be the store owner. Pardon the intrusion, but is something troubling you? You guys, you're the military academy folks who keep coming here. Maybe we should ask them. What do you think? It can't hurt. If it won't inconvenience you, I have something I'd like to discuss. Do you have time now? We'd be happy to listen. We'll try to help what we can. It looks like the store owner isn't here. Is that what's concerning you? That's exactly it. The owner, Diana, left 2 days ago for a Crosswell on a work trip. She was scheduled to return yesterday, but she didn't, nor did she send a message saying she'd be late. We have a hunch something else may be going on. What do you mean by that? The official reason she gave us for going to Crosswell was to stock up on Armorica's special honey. But we think she may have actually gone to Crosswell to visit her family. She has family still in Crosswell? Yes, we don't know any more than that. We think she has a daughter and father back in Crosswell. Maybe I should I should back up a little. To begin with, it seems Diana herself is originally from Crosswell. Here's the thing, though. We believe her mother's side of the family are Lemare nobles, and that she used those connections to move to Arabonia. Indeed. The reason she moved is because she got divorced 10 years ago. She left her 10-year-old daughter behind in the city and came here. I think it's always pained her. 8 years ago, she set up this shop and has contributed greatly to Milsante's prosperity. She even gave us live-in positions so we'd have a place to stay. We kind of think that everything she did we kind of think that everything she did came from her need to atone. If we're right, then it would make sense why it's taking her so long to come back from Crossbell. Oh, I see. She comes from a noble Lemaire family, huh? Something about that rings a bell. I just had a gut feeling. And I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Anyway, it's very worrisome that she hasn't been in contact at all. You know where she was intending to stock up on the honey? Yes, it's a store called Tally's General Store on West Street in Crossbell City. Got it, we'll go see what we can find out for you. You're very kind, we appreciate that. So we're looking for Diana, who has gone to Crossbell City. If we visit Tally's General Store, we should take Yuna and Randy. And they're in my party. Okay, so Tally's Store. West Street. Yuna and Randy are a lot more familiar with Crossbell than me. Maybe we should ask about Diana together. You won't be able to leave the area for a while. Excuse me, I was wondering if I could ask a few questions. Sorry to bug you, Elsa. Is now a good time? Oh, hi there, Yuna. I see you brought your instructor with you, too. I'm not busy at the moment. What do you want to know? We appreciate the help. Have you met anyone named Diana around here lately? We're trying to find her, but we're not really sure where to start. You're looking for Diana. She came in just yesterday morning to buy some honey. It must have been the first time I'd seen her in 10 years, but she barely changed at all. She's still just as radiant as ever. Wish I knew where her secret is. Oh, I didn't realize you and Diana knew each other. I sure do. She used to be one of our regulars here. Her daughter really takes after her. Such a pretty young lady. Her husband had to return to Calvard. I wonder if they're able to stay in touch these days. Well, that's one question solved. Yeah, Diana's gotta be Ellie's mom. Of course she is, didn't you know? I had an inkling, but it's nice to have it confirmed. Do you know where Diana went after coming here? Not outright, but I believe it has something to do with the fortress that appeared above Erebonia. News about it broke around the same time she came by. And then she left right afterward, saying she needed to contact some people back in Milsante. Really? She said that? No one in Milsante ever heard from her. Something smells fishy. Was she captured by the Imperial Defense Force? That's right, we've got a mystery on our hands. The Junior SSS. Oh, it's you guys. You kids eavesdropping on our conversation? Oh yeah, sorry about that. No, don't worry about it. The real SSS does it all the time. Because they're protagonists. But as the JSSS, it's our duty to take an interest in incidents like this. The Junior SS Special Support Section are on the case, huh? Got any leads that could help us? I guess this has turned into a case at this point. You want to tell them, Momo? Okay. So I saw that Diana lady leaving the shop, and she dropped her hair scrunchie. I picked it up so I could give it back to her, but then something weird happened. She turned around the corner, and all of a sudden she wasn't there anymore. Did she go into Geofront? That does sound strange. Are you sure you didn't just lose sight of where she went? No way, we recreated the whole scene to make 100% sure. There wasn't anywhere she could have gone after rounding a corner. No side alleys, no doors, no nothing. In other words, this is another mysterious disappearance on the books. And all the evidence points to her getting spirited away. Maybe it's another one of those devils. What, like she was taken by a ghost or something? Surely not. We've had other reports about people disappearing suddenly around here lately, actually. Yeah, last time we checked, 3 people have gone missing, not including Diana. That's crazy. I see, you guys did a pretty good job checking all that out. But you've done enough, leave the rest to the pros. Oh, come on, Randy, that's not fair. Hold on, Rio, think about it. Our investigation will go smoother with a little help. Right, we have to tell Lloyd and the others about this. Rean made contact with Lloyd and the SSS. Leaving the Hours of the Courageous, they set up a meeting at the old SSS head HQ. Wait, so my party's gonna be just those 3 and the other SSS members. Oh, I see how it is now. I can't believe it. Mother, did she really come all this way to see me? Elie, is that same scrunchie you said your mother forgot about? Yeah, I used to wear it all the time when I was little. Why would she risk coming back to Crossbell just to give me this? You've been staying in touch with your mother, right? Like through letters and communications and stuff? Yeah, and the same goes with my father as well. They check in from time to time, since they're always so worried about me. Sorry, Rean, you probably have no idea what we're talking about here. No worries, I think I'm getting the gist of it. Elie. This may turn out to be a little tougher than we thought at first. Seems that way. Have we heard back from our friends yet? Yeah, we're getting a lot of info, thanks to Juno and Grace. 4 people have disappeared under mysterious circumstances in the space of a single day. Sounds bad, but we can't let ourselves get ruffled. We need to take our time with the investigation and find out all we can. I agree. Let's start by interviewing people who knew the first 3 victims. Yeah, you're right. First up is Pruna, who went missing in Central Square. Her best friend, Elie, was the last person to see her. After that was Mei Ling on East Street. She's a friend of mine, actually. Her brother Roy saw her the day she vanished. And lastly, Sandra. She went missing from the entertainment district. She was a regular at a jazz bar called Gurante. The bartender there might know something. Alright, hopefully one of those will give us a lead. We need all help we can get. What do you say, Rean, Yuna? Of course, we'd be happy to pitch in. That just leaves the kids to hold down the fort till we get back. Get in touch with us right away if anything happens, alright? Do you think you can handle it? It's just as important a job as any of ours. An important job, huh? Okay, you can count on us. We'll do it. Take care of yourselves out there, guys. During the investigation, you'll only be able to move between Central Square, East Street, and the Entertainment District. There should be someone I can ask here. Oh hey, you're Elie, right? We wanted to ask you some things about your friend Pruna. Oh my goddess, you're like from the SSS. Sure, go ahead and ask me anything. I'll tell you whatever I can. It's like this. She's missing? Whoa, that's heavy. But I guess that's the only explanation. We were wondering if you could tell us more about when you last saw Pruna. Okay, let me think. I was hanging out with her here all yesterday morning. Then suddenly she said she heard Arios' voice. Arios? That's weird. He's not supposed to be in Crossville right now. You're right. Huh, really? That's what she said anyway. She said she heard his voice over by the station. Then she said we should go look for him. I went along with it, but something didn't seem right. Then we got to the stairway that's on the right of Station Street. Bruno was gone before I knew it. I have no idea where she went. The stairway on the right of Station Street. So, that's the Geofront, isn't it? It's close to the Geofront entrance, but wasn't it a dead end before? Yeah, it was. I thought maybe she'd fallen onto the tracks, so I asked at the station if anyone had seen her. But it was no good. There's no sign of her anywhere. Sniffle. Elie. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll find her. You really mean that? Okay, I'm counting on you. Where'd he go? No, the Naval exchange is not it. Oh, Mei Ling, where'd you run off to? I doubt she went out on the highway at least, but... Hi, you're Mei Ling's brother, Roy, right? We're trying to find out where she... You're the SSS. That's right, we've got a few things to talk to you about. Lloyd explained the situation to Roy. Spirited away, that's just insane. But then again, I guess the whole situation is, when I think back on it, she disappeared a little too suddenly. It was yesterday morning. Mei Ling was playing outside as usual, and I called out to her. She didn't seem to hear me though. She was mumbling to herself and walking toward Central Square. Then she turned a corner and just like that, poof, gone. Huh, figures. Mumbling to herself, huh? Just like all the others. And you're sure no one else was there? Now you mention it, her voice was a little louder than you'd expect for someone talking to themselves. And she sounded happy, like she was speaking to someone she knew. It was the same kind of tone she uses around me and Grandpa Morse. But I didn't see him or Grandma anywhere. So it's like she was talking to a family member. Do you remember anything else? Any little details? Well, she lost the brooch I gave her 2 weeks back. Apparently she was so torn up over it that she's been searching for it on her own ever since. Oh, that might be important. Sounds like we've got a good grasp of what happened. Thank you for telling us, it was a big help. We'll find Mei Ling and bring her home, I promise. That's right, everything will be A-okay. You guys. Thanks, I know I can count on you. Are you the special support section? Have you come to investigate what happened to Sandra? You're just as perceptive as ever, Eric. You're right, this is what we know so far. Spirited away, you say? And other people have disappeared besides Sandra. Yeah, so anything you tell us might help somewhere down the line. Let me think, Sandra was here until morning yesterday, just like always. But she forgot her bag when she left. I ran after her to return it, but I noticed she was walking in the opposite direction of the route she normally takes. She was heading towards Central Square. So that wasn't the way she usually walked home? No, I thought it was unusual, so I hurried after her. But then she turned a corner, and the next thing I knew, she was gone. I suspected as much. Just like what happened with Ellie's mom. Do you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Now you mention it, she's been complaining a lot about her regulars getting poached by another club. That night she mentioned one of her old customers had gotten back in touch with her. Perhaps when she left she wasn't going home, but to meet him. I see. I've asked around myself, but none of my sources have seen any sign of her. Both the government and Eiyuu have their hands full, so I don't think they were involved. You're the only ones I can trust to solve this case. Please find out what happened to Sandra. Of course, leave it to us. We've collected enough information to get to the bottom of this. Certainly, now it just comes to finding everyone and uncovering the truth behind these disappearances. Yeah. To start off, what do we know about the victims? Maybe we should focus on when they went missing. That's something they have in common, isn't it? Yesterday morning. They all disappeared yesterday morning, so they've been missing for a solid day now. Precisely. The more time passes, the more likely they're to suffer harm. We need to act fast. Next, what do we know about the last time they were seen? Their circumstances were the same. Yeah, they turned a corner and were gone. The people who went after them said it was as if they evaporated. But nobody has actually seen the moment of their disappearance. It's difficult to see how someone could have abducted them in an instant like that. It's as if they were spirited away. Yeah, for now we can't explain it. So then what about the direction they were heading before they vanished? And while we're at it, what was the reason they went out? My mother went to Crosswell to check if I was alright. When Mei Ling left to look for a brooch from her brother. The scene talking closely with someone, as if they were family. And that means she was following someone's voice. Seems so. Maybe the voice was telling her it found the brooch. And then she went in the direction it was coming from. I think we're onto something here. Bruno said she heard Arios' voice, remember? And Sandra heard the voice of an old customer. That got her attention and she followed it. And maybe my mother heard my voice. That's a definite possibility. Can't say for sure about the old customer, but in all other cases, the people whose voices were heard simply weren't there. I think that gives us a clue as to the perpetrator. Yeah. Supernatural being. Considering the natural circumstances of the disappearances, it's possible that some supernatural being was involved. Yeah, that's the conclusion I reached too. Sure, you could say it was a person using voice recordings on their Arcus to lead people somewhere, but if the perp was human, why would they be doing this? A fiend on the other hand, or a devil, could be luring humans to its lair to consume them there. That's a terrifying possibility, but if it's true, then we need to hurry and find everyone before it's too late. For that, we need to have some idea of where to look. 3 of the abductees were going to Central Square, but one was headed in another direction. Okay, so... Station Street. Only Pruna ended up in a dead end. That's why I suspected it was Station Street. Yeah, all the others were seen going to Central Square. They could have gone to Station Street from there. Yeah, that's it. I must say, you two are pretty skilled deduction. You'd make a great detectives. Was that the power of reasoning and insight you learned as part of your 8 Leaves style, Rean? You give me too much credit. You led me to the right answers by asking the right questions. Uni seems to have picked up some detective skills from Rean too. I didn't contribute much. Anyway, you pieced it together even before we came here to discuss the case. I had my suspicions, but it was only after talking to you that I became convinced they were right. In any case, time was of the essence. Meet me at Station Street when you're ready, and let's go to the Geofront. We need to update Grace and Yona about the situation as well. Elie told Grace and Yona about the results of her investigation. It became apparent that whoever was behind the disappearances lurked in Geofront F sector, accessible from Station Street. AP increased by 2. Okay, need to go to Geofront now. Oh, it's open. The victims must be inside. Security's let their guard down. Get ready, we're going in. Everything seems to be fine now. Take a look at this brooch. Hey, that's Mei Ling's, isn't it? Oh no, it really is a devil area. Wait a second. It's glowing bright red. The otherworldly aura is unmistakable. First Hamel, now Crossbell. What if you had done... Was it possible to do the Crossbell side quest first? Some powerful fiend must be the culprit. Yeah, there's a lot of questions that need answers, but one thing is certain. This is a matter of top priority. We'll need to work together to solve it as soon as possible. Rean, I'm counting on you too. Right. Unlike before, we're not just re-exploring an old dungeon, huh? Unless we were here before, I don't remember. Have we ever been to Geofront, this sector 8F? Geofront has so many locked doors. Okay, so we need to use this elevator. It's an ornament station if we need it. Side entrance here.
It's my turn!
Got some Sepith. Okay, then there's a fork in the road.
Let's do this! Oh, a treasure chest!
Emerald gem. Flip this one. Something guarding that dead end.
Got him!
Ah.
Don't let up!
Tyrol Balm.
Shit!
I have to say, of all the guest characters so far, only Ren and Joshua seem to be built the way I actually like them, full of speed. Everyone else seems to be built with low speed by default. Like, why? And looks there's an event up ahead. That's a little worrying.
Hey-ya!
Isn't that the girl who went missing, Sandra? Those monsters are draining her energy. Get away from her.
Now, bring it on!
What is that thing? Bar gem.
I'm up!
Do we have a speed-based one? Guess not.
Roar! Healing strike!
One-shotted, wow.
Everyone okay?
Didn't even need a brave order. Well, at least we handled the monsters. Elie, how's it looking? Her condition is stable. I did what I could, but she just won't wake up. Why won't you come? She's talking in her sleep, so she's clearly not comatose. Looks like she's trapped in her dream. I think you're right, Yuna. Her mind, no. Her soul's been trapped by something. I was just thinking the same thing. We should have brought Emma or Gaius along. I'm sure they'd have a way to deal with this. Well, if you two think so, there must be something to it. Elie, should we extend a protective barrier over her? That's a good idea. This should keep her safe for now. Let's have the others watch over her while we investigate the cause. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's move out. Beat up the monster. Okay, there seems to be something else, but there's also a treasure here, probably.
Hey-ya!
Watch out! This is a tough one.
Ready. Oh, a treasure chest.
Abyss Shadow. Another expensive one. I need to remember to trade in my Sepith fragments once I can get to Imelda's. It's another one of these generic-looking ghost monsters. Hey, isn't that Lenelie's friend Pruna? I'll make short work of this. How's that? Arios, Oh, that's right, she had a thing for Arios. Monsters who toy with other people's feelings irritate me so much. Yeah, let's teach them a lesson. She suffered a lot already, let's help her. Okay, there's yet another section of this. Celestial Balm EX. Oh, no vent quotes this time. Ooh, treasure. Ah. UMAT times 5. We're going the right way? Another vent? No, it's a little bridge thing. Should I go up here first? AP charge 4. Is this a one-way ladder? No. She teleported. I hope I don't regret that decision.
Do we really need to go through here?
2 sections.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Solar Gyre. Okay, flip this one. Is this the right way to go? Oh, that's Mei-Ling. Let's help her out. Big brother, I'm so sorry. Mei-Ling, your Bruce is right here, see? She's just a kid. All the victims are female. Anyone else see a pattern? Yeah, it doesn't seem like a coincidence. I think we're getting close now. Elie, you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Let's hurry.
Whew, baby! Some treasure!
Emergency puppet.
Ready!
Spirit incense. Where did this bridge originally come from? Down there?
There! Now this one looks worth my...
Yeah, I should have everything I need. And one more... Oh, this is a really good one. Ugh, that's an ugly one. Malevolent Siren. So this is the culprit. A hostile spirit from a higher plane, just like the ones we encountered in the Moon Temple or the Azure Tree. It's one of the 77 devils described in the Church's scriptures. Apparently, Arios and Rishi are no strangers to these creatures. Yeah, the Great Twilight must have brought them out. Just what we needed. Now where's Ellie's mom? Back there. Looks like it's not going to give her up without a fight. That thing is being offered for regrets, just like it did with all the others. How awful.
Mother! Hold out just a bit longer! I'm coming to save you!
SSS, move out! We need to rescue Ellie's mother!
Roger Wilco. We gotta free the souls of all the other girls at Claim 2.
What a disgusting pile of tentacles. Let's blast it to bits. You said it! Yuna! Rean! You guys ready? Always! Let's go, Instructor!
Right. We'll back you up however we can.
Everyone, remain vigilant!
Shining.
Arcus activate!
All right! Arcus activate!
Oh!
Yeah, right. Now's our chance! An opening!
Oops, that was a bad move.
Let's go! I'm up!
Raging Hammer or War Hammer?
Shatter!
I'm up!
Luminous Abyss.
Eternally flowing, forms emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Luminous Abyss! My turn!
Scoutered. Okay. We don't have any speed types, that kind of sucks.
Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! Now's our chance! An opening!
It's my turn!
Just realized Rean's probably gonna break it before... Yuna might break it before Rean does. This is bad. I should actually quick start everyone.
Time barrier! Yes!
Holy bullet.
Stay strong, I
Nice.
appreciate it!
It's my turn!
Now to use Helix. And hope I break it so I can use get the emblem bonus.
Roar! Healing strike!
Yes!
My turn!
Oh, it's only... Got one more.
Pow!
Proud warrior.
Got it!
Waste it with a berserker.
About time I got this started.
Yeah! Eat steel! Berserker!
I'd just give up if I were you.
Here I go!
War cry.
Here I go!
Okay. Summon Kraken.
Let's do this! Dragon 2! Ha! Ta! There! Bounce it! Leave it to me.
Attack. How weak are you to the elements? I think I could get you with Cross Crusade.
Arcus activate!
Let's go!
He's only got one turn left. That's not good. Yeah, I had to put Emblem on him just so he could get the double drop. I don't even know if the double drop was even worth it. Shoot.
Cut through! It's down! Gotcha! Got it!
I'm gonna Eon Shield. This seems a little... I seem to be in a really tight spot.
And
That gives me enough to use an S-Craft as well. I may want to scan it first. How am I not scanning these? How am I not getting all your information naturally?
yeah!
My turn! Arcus activate!
Life Flux. I guarded it. It's not gonna vanish me, is it? Ha!
Leave it to me.
We memed it. That was an S-Craft, basically.
Arcus activate!
There!
All right!
I haven't seen your new S-Craft yet, have I?
Let's bring out the big guns! Focusing energy! Fire!
be funny if Rean took it out in his berserker state.
Got it! About time I... Knocked him right into next week!
Sara times 2. Seems kinda rare. I better check it later. Mother, please save me, Mother! Elie? You're awake. Oh, thank the goddess. Elie, is that really you? Oh, Diana, of course it isn't. You must still be dreaming. No, Mother, it's not a dream, see? Oh, your hands, they're so warm. And it really is you. You've grown so much. What a fine young woman you've become. I'm happy for you, Elie. Oh, I'm getting the warm and fuzzies from this. 10 years must have felt like an eternity to them. I'm gonna need some tissues myself in a second. Here comes the waterworks. Should have brought a pack in advance. All's well that ends well. Thus was the case of the mysterious disappearances solved, the culprit soundly defeated. All of the victims successfully recovered soon after. Nurse Cecile was then called over from St. Ursula to make sure none of them had sustained any lasting effects. Can we return to the Geofront, that particular Geofront section? In case we missed anything? Will there be normal monsters replacing the spiritual ones? Thanks again for joining us on this, you two. I'm humbled you would go to all this trouble just for me. Thanks to you, I was able to see my daughter again. Words can't do justice to the gratitude I feel. Really, it was nothing. I'm just glad you're back on your feet. Besides, it was the SSS who did most of the work. Don't be so modest, you know. We couldn't have done it without you and Rean. How about we compromise and agree we all did our part? Yeah, that sounds good. Everyone worked really hard to make this happen, after all. No doubt about that. This was a team effort. From us, the gang, from Force, and even the junior SSS. That's right. Great work, you three. Yeah, it's thanks to your investigation we were able to put this problem to rest so fast. I told you we had it covered. It's kind of nice to hear you say it, though. We really helped. Cool? Cool. Now we can give our full attention to assisting you guys. We're going to get through this together, so you better pull your weight. You bet, and thank you. Totally. No way we're slacking off with you guys around. I'll meet back up with you as soon as I can. Man, the SSS is so cool. We helped, of course, but man, they've been running around town solving cases faster than they can pop up. Yeah, they're totally awesome. Don't forget about Juno and the others, too. Yeah, you guys are pretty good, too. You could put it a little nicer than that. Maybe. Thank you, Yuna. No, thank you, all of you, for telling me about my mother. I can't tell you how much getting to talk to her again means to me. I'm sorry, it's still just a little overwhelming. It's okay, Elie. Well, I should regain my composure in just a moment. I'm dreaming of the day when the SSS can reopen its doors. That only happens if we can claim victory today. We'll put an end to the Great Twilight, no matter what. Damn right. There really isn't anyone quite like the SSS, is there? Only Force, and we can't let them show us up. It's hard to talk to like this. I was surprised when I heard that there was an urgent request from Lloyd. What a relief that everyone made it out with nothing more than a case of light fatigue. Agreed, it's the weight off my shoulders. It's thanks to your quick response that we can breathe a sigh of relief, though. Thank you so much for helping us. We know you're super busy. It's my job to help the sick and needy. It's the least I can do. Something tells me your path is only going to get rockier from here on out, so please promise me you'll look after yourselves. You bet we will. Being back in this building really puts me at ease. Of course, it may be a little dusty, but it's still our home. And we'll come back one day, after we save Crossbell from the Great Twilight. Now I'm more determined than ever. All I need is a hug from Kia to charge my energy to maximum. Hey, you and me both. Oh, one more thing. Rean, you play Pom Party, don't you? If you had time, I'd like to play against you. Sure, that'd be fun. The final boss of Pom Party, I think.
Let's get started.
Hey. Hey, that kind of worked somehow. Shine!
Congrats. You win.
You met 10. No way! When the heck did you snag the top rank in Pom Party? Hey, I only noticed it now myself. Very impressive. There was a ranking? Where did you check that? Well, you can't. The app's still in development, so the ranking isn't currently available to players. But everyone's scores are being kept track of, and the hidden ranking gets updated daily. Right now, you're number 1, Rean. Congratulations. Thanks. I think it's mostly down to luck, though. Oh no, it has nothing to do with luck. Princess Claudia? Is this so surprising that I would join in this discussion? I'm quite the passionate Pom Party player myself. I suppose I did overreact a little. Bit of a trivia for you, Rean. The Kingdom of Liberal is one of Pom Party's sponsors. And what's more, there's a prize for getting to the top rank. Indeed, I'll have it sent to the Courageous 2 at once. Urda. A Master Quartz. It seems seriously powerful too. That's because it's a brand new type, developed by the ZCF in collaboration with the Epstein Foundation. I'm sure you'll make good use of its capabilities. Thank you, Your Highness. It'll be invaluable to us, I'm sure. Pom Pom Pro. Turns out there's another photo spot right next to Beryl. It's really unfair to put these right near NPCs, since you might assume the blue star refers to the NPC and not the other event. Okay, just take a picture. How many more of these do I need for Rex?
Hey, let me take a... Whoa, here's a little...
Ren and Tita. I could have gotten that one before the Claire photo. I didn't know you were in Leeves, Rosine. I just wanted to check on the children before things get underway. I might visit Trista after this too. I was worried they'd all be so scared, but seeing the way they've kept up their spirits is incredibly motivating. We have to be victorious, Rean, for the sake of the children. Right. Hey everyone! Oh, do you guys come here to take a look? Yeah, we've heard about it, but we wanted to see for ourselves. This plan requires a lot of ground support. This will be our command center. Yes, we're actually about to perform the final checks. Our MP and Intelligence Division have troops in various locations, and then there's the IDF too. Separation and neutralization are critical for the success of Operation Shining Steel. We'll need a Durflinger and the Arc Royale to operate at max capacity. But considering how far the Great Twilight's advanced, that alone won't be enough. The fortress in the Pales. We cannot ignore the spiritual pollution that has gripped the land. Yeah, the start of the war will just make things worse. You see, the 5 hails act as a system of focusing devices. They absorb the tension building up across the continent as the war looms and channel it back into the fortress. I see. It doesn't change our ultimate purpose. We need to win all the rivalries and stop the Great Twilight. We'll have to leave this all to you all. Those of us on the ground will cooperate with the infiltration team. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. I'll be with Lloyd and everybody else, so same here. We'll do all we can to provide backup for the different teams. Disciples of both the Vander and Ursate schools are already working to support the residents. I'll see what I can do to make up for supply shortages. I've got enough stockpiled to send out some support packages. It should help plug some gaps for now. In that case, I'll help as well. With our combined resources, we can work out an effective method of distribution. That would be great, thank you. Yeah, we're finally all coming together. Damn, you guys are scary. If we all work together, we can achieve anything. Mother, we'll leave things here on the ground to you. You can count on us. Watch out for yourself, Kurt. You must come back alive. I will. I swear it on my honor as a swordsman. It's only a few hours until go time. You got any loose ends you need to take care of? Yeah, I'll go do that now. Renewed sense of purpose. Okay, and I got another character page. Everyone, I heard about Operation Shining Steel. I'm completely on board with it. We were just wondering if there was anything we can do to help. But we can't even use the terminals properly, so we were talking about supporting Sulston and the Airs while they're in their big meeting. Gina, Frankie, thank you. Just knowing we have your support is already pretty great. We're all power forwards. We need to work together. Sulston said I'm good at cleaning, so he can leave all that to me. Yeah, and I'll keep all of you well fed. This is all I can do, but I hope it'll be a small comfort to everyone. Please do your best. I'm rooting for you all. Okay, get the filling force lunch. Okay, should just turn in these 2 dishes.
You have my deepest gratitude.
That's it. Every superb dish.
You have my deepest gratitude.
I've learned so much from all of the dishes you've brought me. So much, in fact, I've devised a new menu for you to enjoy. My mouth is watering already. True, but once everything is settled down, I will invite you and all your friends to the Rest Lodge for a feast. And I can guide you around the nearby hiking trails. They'll take your breath away. That sounds really great. But you've all been such a great help. I want to leave you with more than just a promise.
Here's a little reward for your efforts.
Iris flower bouquet. Thank you so much, Edel. Auto CP up. So it's like a combination of the 2 different versions of the gladiator items. I have the final food items. All sorts of information finds its way to me. That's why I know not just to focus on the war. The rivalries and what happens behind the scenes are really well decide our future. I'm betting my money on the Radiant Wings. If you all mess things up, I'll be losing a fortune in stocks and such. So you better get things done right. Yeah. We have no choice but now but to win.
Sorry for the trouble. Sorry.
Every unique dish.
Sorry for the trouble.
How good of you to bring me so many unique dishes. I was right to ask you to cook for me. It was a pleasure. Yeah, I noticed your potential right from the start.
Here, a little thanks from me to you.
Gothic dice. Oh wow, thank you very much. I think of it as an investment. Don't die for a while, okay? I always look forward to hearing of your adventures. Don't take that away from me. Yeah. Okay, let's offer all of these peculiar dishes.
Oh! Thank you ever! Oh!
I think that's every last peculiar dish I can think of right now.
Oh! Thank you ever so much!
For every dish you brought me up until now. Now, on to the last. Pomp gobble. Ooh, these peculiar dishes were fascinating to the very last. You devoured that in the flesh. Eating that quickly can't be good for you. Now, there's nothing to worry about. Remember, all this was to create a dish the likes of which no person had ever seen. Huh? That's it, yes, that's it. I just had a flash of pure inspiration. I believe we'll call it Profound Chaos and Croat. I've only just devised in my head, but I can assure you, it will taste like nothing you could ever imagine. Though unfortunately, I'll need at least 30 incredibly rare ingredients to even start cooking my proof of concept. Now, I hate to say it, but I'm afraid we're not going to have time to go and fetch all those for you. Of course, I certainly wouldn't put a task that arduous on you after all you've already done for me. But mark my words, one day the meal will be made. A meal that will surprise Milliam, and capture Vincent's heart to boot. And I never could have come up with it without you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, you simply must let me reward you!
Grand Rose Bottle. Thank you so much. The Grand Rose Bottle, huh? So you're back on the Courageous too, Sandy. Right, I was going to help with the Harvest Festival cleanup, but everyone was so kind. They said they'd take care of it, so I could go ahead and head back to the ship. I'm preparing everyone's lunch at the moment. In that case, maybe I shouldn't bother you right now, sorry. No apologies necessary, Instructor. I mean, this is a walk in the park compared to what you guys do. By the way, I'm thinking about turning the lunch into a buffet. I'd like to put out roughly about 100 different dishes. 100? Well, if I have Freddy, Margarita, and Sharon by my side, then it's totally doable. More than the quantity... It's more than quantity or speed. It's the recipes themselves that I'm a little worried about, actually. This is an excellent opportunity to test out a bunch of new dishes, right? I'm suffering from chef's block, so to speak. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to make sure that every last person in attendance enjoys their meal. We're all really excited about it. You got this, Sandy. New recipes, huh? Well, we've definitely seen our fair share, traveling around and stopping by so many establishments. You know, a recipe book might be just a ticket here. If you like, you could take a look at the recipe book that we've been filling out. You wouldn't mind? That'd be amazing. Whoa. Wow, so many recipes from different restaurants, and modifications from both old and new Class VII. This is fantastic, Instructor Rean. Thank you so much. With this in hand, I think that the buffet is definitely set for success, with a dish for everyone. We're just happy we could help. Oh right, the mayor gave me something when we were leaving Alster. He said he hopes it can help the Radiant Wings, and that it'll help him atone somewhat for his past misdoings. It's not really a proper thanks or anything, I guess, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys. Vulcan Gem. Really? The mayor said that? Thanks, Sandy. I really appreciate this. That doesn't look very big.
Please be careful. A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Proud warrior, huh? So many different sneak gunners. Alright.
My soul is one with my swords. Light! Purge my foes! Gemini! Judgment! I'm up!
Okay, let's try having Yuna do it.
Let's bring out the big guns!
Let's go!
Now we finish with Demon Unchained.
It's my turn! Eternal. Alright.
Scouted
nice
everyone. And vanquished them too.
Stats updated.
I must train even more. You ain't seen nothing.
Nice.
That was pretty fast and easy. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.